For April the 8th, 2014, I think you're going to find this very interesting. There is a 4-day event leading up to the first of the 4 blood moon tetrads, April 15th. From April the 12th through April 15th, Mars, the red planet, will shine brighter than it has in a long time, brighter than it has in years. Here's the headline. I'll put the link below. Red planet rising. Mars shines brighter than it has in years. I don't know if there is a connection with the first of the 4 blood moon tetrads. Why would Mars, for 4 days, shine brighter than it has in a long time? If you want to see Mars at its best, now's your time. This month, the red planet looks bigger and brighter than it has for the past 6 years. I find that interesting. The red planet, blood red moon. There will be signs in the stars and the moon and the sun. This may sound like a great Mars hoax, the occasional and totally false claim that Mars will loom as big as the moon in the night sky. But in this case, the claim is totally true. This month, Mars will have its closest encounter with Earth since December of 2007. The reason has to do with orbital mechanics. As Earth and Mars trace their elliptical orbits around the Sun, the distance between the 2 planets varies dramatically. There are times when the separation amounts to almost 250 million miles. But on April 14th, that separation narrows to a mere 57 million miles. These opportunities only come about every 2 years, said Alan McRobert, senior editor for Sky and Telescope magazine. Most of the time, Mars is pretty darn far away. And here's a diagram. Dusk, April 12th through the 15th, 1 hour after sunset. I'm wondering, is Mars lighting the way for the bridegroom to come? All right, let me just give you a little bit more of this. I'll skim through the article. The northern hemisphere is tipped towards Earth, highlighting the North Polar Cap in Martian springtime. Martian springtime. And they're talking about using this telescope. I wonder, is the Vatican going to use their telescope named Lucifer? Trying to put all this together, could we be looking at a false alien invasion? I don't know. Are they going to try to come up with something when all these people come up missing? If the rapture did take place, the polar cap shrinks as the season advances and exposes the dark ground beneath it, McRobert said. You can follow this week by week with a good amateur telescope. And I wonder, is Pope Francis or Romanus going to use their telescope, Lucifer? To identify the features you see through the lens, use Sky and Telescope Mars Profiler to generate a map that's just right for your coordinates and observing time. Check out Damian Peach's Guide to Photography Mars and connect with other sky watchers via your local astronomy club or the ALPO Mars online portal. Very interesting. While you're looking up, take in the night sky's other sights. And we're talking about Jupiter and the other planets. This month's biggest sky highlight comes on April 15th. 4 days as Mars, the red planet, is lighting up the night sky when the first total lunar eclipse, blood moon, takes place. North America is prime viewing territory for this eclipse, which reaches its peak with 78 glorious minutes of totality beginning at 3:06 a.m. Save the date. We'll tell you more about the eclipse in the days to come. There'll be signs of the stars, the moon, and the sun, and Mars shines brighter than it has in years, beginning April 12th through April 15th, when we have our first blood moon tetrad. Subscribe to my channel. Leave me comments, everyone. Look up. He's coming quickly. Leave me comments.